Hello guys and welcome back to Earl Sports Bets. I'm Timothy Earl, and today we're going to be breaking down the Counter-Strike slate for the Blast Premier Global Finals on January 22nd. We have two elimination matches today, or for this video. You got Evil Geniuses taking on Team Liquid, and then you got Navi taking on G2. We're going to break down each team, what my picks are going to be, who I think is going to win. And but before we do that, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be coming out with content every single day, 3 to 4 videos a day on almost all the sports that you could think of. So just go ahead, hit the subscribe button, like the stream, share it out, help people make some money along with us too. Because there's money in Counter-Strike like there's money in any other sport. If anything, it actually is easier to bet on Counter-Strike than it is on, say, NBA or NFL or any of those sports, because there's not as many sharks on this. So take my picks and let's make some money. Going to start off with Evil Geniuses and Liquid. Of course, what's an EU tournament without two NA teams battling out in an elimination game? We've had an elimination game of two NA teams already in the Blast Premier Global Final. Evil Geniuses beat Furia to stay in the tournament where they are now. So far with the Evil Geniuses, we've seen them face Astralis. They won the first map, lost the next two. That dropped them down to the lower bracket. Then we saw Evil Geniuses and Furia go all 3 maps, with Evil Geniuses finishing out on top to get here. And then on the other side, we have Team Liquid, who is now breaking out. They're going to be on their 3rd game with their new roster with Fallen. They haven't had that big of competition. They only had to face Simple and Navi, and then they had to face Zywoo and with Vitality. So a good way for them, a nice easy schedule for them to break out the new team with. So, but it's been a tough road. They did beat Navi, which is why Navi's in an elimination game. And then they lost to Vitality today 2-0. Expected them to win. They almost won their nuke pick, which was quite impressive to watch. But they're now in a lower bracket game against Evil Geniuses. And just looking at the two teams, Liquid over the last couple of months have looked far better than Evil Geniuses. And I think there's no doubt in my mind that Liquid's going to win this matchup. Just looking at each team's play, Liquid has looked like a far better team than Evil Geniuses have. And it's just gotten to the point where I'm still waiting for Evil Geniuses to show me a little bit more for me to back them. Yes, they did beat Furia in 3, but that was with a stand-in and Honda, so I'm not really too convinced by that win. So Team Liquid, I feel like, has the better chance at winning this game. I do feel like they're going to be able to pull it out and keep going in this global final. Second game is Navi and G2. G2, the slight favorites at -119. You can get Navi at +100. And looking over Navi, as we mentioned earlier, they did get swept by Liquid to start off this global final. They looked awful. Then they come out today, or yesterday, if you guys are watching, whenever, and they beat Complexity, but they did it in 3 maps. They had to come back. They lost the first map to a Complexity team that has not really looked too good, but they do have Jugi on their team now, and they're trying to figure everything out with a 5th player, with Poison out and all that stuff. So yes, they won, but Navi should have easily 2-0 swept that, and they did not. They didn't really look that impressive against Complexity either, so they got a little bit more to prove. On the flip side, you do have G2, who went into this tournament right off of the bat, beat Furia, which, okay, cool. And then they went 3 hard-fought maps with Astralis, the #1 team in the world. And honestly, G2 should have won that series. There's no doubt in my mind that a couple of clutches going the wrong way, and G2 should have been able to pull this one out. But they didn't. And that leaves them in this lower bracket game. And once again, I do like G2 to win this matchup. I don't think they're going to sweep, so I'm not really... I'd rather just take the money lines for Liquid, money line for G2. I think that these two teams are playing a lot better than their opponents in this tournament. So just looking at it that way, Liquid over Evil Geniuses, G2 over Navi, which you will hopefully be able to see a G2 Liquid matchup the following day in the lower bracket finals. But we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. Liquid money line, G2 money line. That's where my bets are going. So that's going to do it for the video. It was a short video, 2-game slate. Totally excited for tomorrow. And they start at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, so I don't have to wake up super early to watch the first game, even though the first game yesterday went until like almost noon, so from 7:30, but I'm just rambling on now. That's going to do it for the video. Here, we'll go ahead. If you missed our picks, there you go. That's going to be our picks for the day. Go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We cover all the sports in that side. If you want to follow us on socials, those are me and my brother's Twitter handles right above. Go ahead, follow us on Twitter as well. I'll be live tweeting all this stuff because it's a lot of fun. But that's going to do for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. And until next time, let's watch some good Counter-Strike. Let's make some money.